Mixon. Joe Mixon for the Houston Texans has been running all over people all season long. He has been a man on a mission. Last night marks his 6th game over 100 yards rushing. Speaking of Mark D, right there's the Broncos fan. Joe Mixon has been the workhorse for the Texans all season long. But the question is Joe Mixon the key to the Texans' success? When we talked about the Texans potential, well, they will make the playoffs, but being a playoff threat, does it all go through Joe Mixon at the end of the day? Joe Mixon has been carrying the ball a lot for the Texans this season. He has given them a chance. He's been giving them a chance to hide that piss-poor pass protection. Let's just be honest. The pass protection is terrible. Terrible. They're ranked 14th in the NFL with a success rate of blocking a blitz or blocking a defensive rush 75% of the time. So that means 25% of drop back passes, CJ Stroud is getting sacked. That's not very good. Let's just be honest. The last 3 weeks alone, they have been ranked near the bottom of that. CJ Stroud has been sacked 34 times so far this season, an average of 3 times per game. Wasn't a game versus the Jets he got sacked like 8 times? The line is terrible. Terrible. Joe Mixon has been the dog. Joe Mixon has been the keys to the ignition. But is he the remix to the ignition? That's the real question. Obviously, Stephon Diggs is out. I think Stephon Diggs would be the X factor, would be the key to ignition, hot, fresh out the kitchen if he was playing, but he is on IR. Nico Collins has been out. He is finally back. But the keys to the Houston Texans' success comes down to 2 players and 2 plays only. Joe Mixon is a dog. Joe Mixon is a workhorse. Joe Mixon, when he touches the ball 20-plus times a game, the Houston Texans are 4-2 on the season. When he rushes over 100 yards in a game, the Texans are 4-2 on the season. But the number one key for the Houston Texans is Nico Collins. Nico Collins is the key to the Houston Texans' success if they want to have postseason success. He has not played since the first week of October, but yet he was still top 25 in total yards in the NFL. Yeah, last night he'd only have 4 catches for 54 yards, but let's look at that first play of the game. Very first play of the game, I just turned on the TV. I had my queso. I was dipping it midship, looked up, and bada bing, bada boom, Nico Collins running like 70 yards untouched. Yes, there was a flag. It got called back, an eligible man downfield, which is a BS call, but whatever. Nico Collins is factor number 1. He is a dog. He is a workhorse. He is going to be the man, the myth, the legend for the Texans moving forward. Secondly, is Danielle Hunter. Why the Vikings ever let him go, I do not know. But Danielle Hunter can be quiet all game long. You cannot be hearing his name all game long, and then all of a sudden, you look at the stats, that man has like 8 tackles, 3 tackles for a loss, and a sack, a forced fumble. You're like, what? I didn't hear his name all game long, and he's putting these stats up. Danielle Hunter is the man. Danielle Hunter is the man. So Nico Collins and Danielle Hunter are the 2 factors for the Houston Texans moving forward. Joe Mixon, great talent. Dog. But the real key to the Houston Texans' success in the postseason, Nico Collins, Danielle Hunter. Guys, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong, because I love me some Joe Mixon. Why the Cincinnati Bengals ever let him go, I don't freaking know. I don't know. Why the Titans let Derrick Henry go, I don't know. Why the Giants let Saquon Barkley go, I don't know. Joe Mixon is the man. He is the myth. He is a legend, but he is not the key to the success of the Houston Texans. Guys, I would like to tell me that I'm wrong. Tell me that I'm wrong.